So should I introduce myself now?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. So I'm Bhargavi from ABBS Toastmasters Club. So currently I'm serving as VPPR. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let me introduce. I'm Rachana from Mysore Toastmasters, currently serving as PR of Division E and Division H. And we have Bhargavi. We really have to appreciate her initiative because it's her. Like when I asked her whether she would be able to take up the role of MC today, she happily accepted and without any experience, she wanted to take it up. That was really appreciable. Thanks, Bhargavi.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks a lot for you. Actually, you guided me.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, sorry, Rachana, done? Yeah.
Yes, done.
Itasha, you can go ahead.
Natasha.
Hello, hi everybody. My name is Natasha Kumar, a proud member of the All Women and Entrepreneurs Toastmasters Club, currently serving as the club treasurer. Happy to be here to support our division director and team.
Thank you. Next, yeah, we can go ahead with Pradyumna. Bhargavi, you can select anyone. It's all yours.
Hello.
Yeah, Pradyumna, go ahead.
Hi all, I'm Pradyumna. I'm from the Pro Beats Toastmasters Club. And I'm happy to see Pradeep after a long time and waiting for the sessions.
Anything about Toastmasters, a line or two, would you like to say?
I didn't get you, Pradeep.
Would you like to say anything about Toastmasters,
Anything
your journey?
Toastmasters, how it motivated you or something? Pradyumna?
Through Toastmasters, okay, one thing I like very much is a stage and mic, which Toastmasters have provided me a platform, as well as I could make a lot of friends. And so that is one thing. And I'm happy to say that I have made it to my fifth triple crown recently.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
That's good. Good. Thanks. Let me introduce myself. My name is Pradeep Shetty, and I'm the Division A Director for District 121, and I'm the member of Nagarbavi Toastmasters Club. I'll be completing my Toastmasters journey, that is the 4th year, on 1st of April. So that's it. Thank you. Next, I think Bindu Joseph. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Hi everyone, sorry for the lag. I'm on my mobile. I'm also residing in Bangalore. I'm from Advanced Toastmasters Club Montreal. I don't have any specific Toastmaster achievement, but I'm happy to join you as a guest in your first meeting, my first meeting here. Thank you for having me.
Welcome, Bindu. Yes. Vasundhara, you can introduce yourself.
Hi all, I'm Vasundhara. I'm from Indore. Currently, I'm not part of any Toastmaster club. I just joined one club back in 2020 for a short period of time. And after a lot of gap, I'm just joining some meetings here and there. For this meeting also, I got a link at that WhatsApp group. So I joined. I'm currently working as an automation engineer in IT sector. That's
Okay.
all from me. Thank you.
That's great. Thanks for joining. Yes. We have Shajit. Could you please introduce yourself? Shajit, are you there? Could you please introduce yourself? Okay. Maybe he's not available. Bhargavi, you can take. You can start.
Oh,
Yes, we have Sajid.
Yeah, we have Sajid Bhai. Yeah, go ahead, Sajid Bhai, please.
Sorry, I just joined. Oh, am I audible?
Yes.
Please introduce yourselves.
Thank you very much. Oh, is our meeting started?
Not
I just joined. Just logged in. Thank you so much. Myself, I'm Sajid, Toastmaster Sajid from Malabar Toastmasters Club, Calicut, Kozhikode.
Okay.
So
Thanks for joining.
just now I see the link and I just try to join. Looking forward to the speaker, especially. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm not sure
Thanks
about
for
which
joining.
club here now. Oh, Rachana, okay. Rachana, okay. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Nice to
Thanks.
see you all. I'm looking forward to have an exciting meeting today.
Same here. Thanks for joining.
Probably I will not stay until because we have some other meeting already for induction. So tomorrow is our division contact. You are also part of this division, same division, ma'am?
Different district. Same district.
Okay. Tomorrow we have a division contacts and we are role players. We are meeting just now. Okay, after a while.
All the best for your division meeting. Okay.
Thank you so much. Meanwhile.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes, Bhargavi.
Yeah. Shall I begin?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Just a minute. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So, on behalf of Division A and District 121, I warmly welcome each one of you to the Power Talk series, session number 6. Yeah. So, tonight's session is all about present with impact because it's not just what you say, but how powerfully you say it. So, a big welcome to all our Toastmasters, guests, and first time attenders joining us today. May I get a thumbs up from all the first attenders, like first time attenders? I just wanted to know how excited you are. Please present yourself in the chat box. First time attenders. Yeah. Okay. So your presence truly adds energy to this space. Thank you. So we all have ideas, we have stories, but the real magic lies in presenting them with clarity, confidence, and conviction. And to help us unlock that magic, we have an incredible facilitator with us today. So before we introduce her, let's just play one game that is 2 truth and 1 lie. So I'll be telling 3 sentences out of which there will be 2 truth and 1 lie. So I want all of you to listen carefully and respond in the chat box. Are you all ready? Okay, let's see. So the first sentence is she's an award-winning public speaker. The second one is she started her journey as a Toastmaster just last year. And third one is she has conducted sessions across Fortune 500 companies. So please take a moment, think for a second, and yeah.
These are related to the facilitator.
Yeah, it's me, Pradyumna, but which is the lie she's asking?
That the others have to identify the lie out of 3 sentences.
Sorry. The second one is a lie, I think so.
Okay, second. Pradyumna also says second. Okay. Anyone else would like to give it a try? Out of 3 sentences, which is the lie? Okay. We have 2 answers. Yes, we can go ahead. Please reveal the.
Okay. So, and the lie is she started her Toastmaster journey just last year. The second one. All of you are correct. So now just we have warmed up. So without much delay, we'll just introduce our facilitator, Sonal Shailendra. An award-winning public speaker and keynote speaker, Sonal brings over 6 years of experience and impacted audiences across corporates, top educational institutions, and community platforms. She is a passionate communication coach, mentoring students and professionals to become confident, impactful speakers. An active Toastmaster since 2019, she has also served as president of Garden City Toastmasters Club and Speakers Den Toastmasters Club, and has led transformative programs like Speechcraft and Youth Leadership Program. So please get ready to learn, unlearn, and transform the way you present. Sorry. Are you all excited? So please join me in welcoming our speaker for the evening, Sonal Shailendra.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhargavi, for that wonderful introduction and that little game that warmed us all up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Okay, can the others also greet me?
Good evening.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So just like how Rachana, who was our sergeant at arms, who set the ground rules for the meeting, can we have few ground rules for the session? Why are only Pradeep and Rachana nodding?
Yes.
The others don't know what to do. What is she going to make us do? Okay, so I would want this session to be highly engaging, very interactive. So please feel free to, come on video, interact with us, invest yourself in today's session because this is for y'all. Yes? So as and when you want to interrupt, feel free to interrupt, share your ideas, but just be invested. So we are all asked to present, right? Like Bhargavi rightly mentioned, we all have stories, but the challenge is to present it with impact and effect. So now when we are asked to make a presentation, okay, it could be in your corporate worlds, it could be in Toastmasters, it could be in any informal settings, in your personal lives. What is the first thing that we do when we're asked to present? It could
Tell
be
me about
tomorrow's division contest, like Mr.
self.
Sajid said. Yes, Pradyumna.
Self intro.
Introduce. See, now why would I waste 30 seconds? That was the first precious 30 seconds introducing myself when Bhargavi has done such a brilliant job in introducing me. I don't think I can introduce myself like the way Bhargavi did to me. Panic. Panic. Okay? There's another session where somebody said, I'll escape, I'll run as far as I possibly can from the venue. But what is the first thing that you do? Pradyumna said, introduce yourself. Somebody would have introduced you, Pradyumna. Why would you waste the first 30 seconds, which is also known as the golden period, repeating redundant information?
Yeah, you'll be having an ice-breaking session with the audience.
Yeah. So what do we do? So what is the first thing that we do when you're asked to present?
Wish
Wish them, but wish who?
those who are listening.
The audience. So the very first step is to know your audience. Who am I catering this presentation to? And only then will you be able to present to them impactfully. So is this a formal setting? Is this in my corporate world? Is this a Toastmasters meeting? Is this a Toastmasters contest? Is it a wedding? Is it a funeral? Am I talking to my juniors in college? So therefore, it is very important for you to know your audience. Now, why is it so important for us to know our audience? Any answers? See, there are no right or wrong answers. You can share
Could
whatever
you
comes
please
to mind.
repeat, Sonal?
Okay, see, the first step is to know your audience. Now, why is it important for us to know our audience?
So that it would be easier to keep them engaging on
Okay,
the
to
basis of
engage or yes, go ahead.
on the basis of how they're
Of course.
responding and all.
Yes. So you can cater to the audience better once you are able to read and assess them. Now, I'm an engineer. If you talk about oncology, it's going to go over my head, right? Now, I belong to a place called Chikbalapur. For those of you who are from Karnataka, have you heard of Chikbalapur? Okay, it's a small town in the on the Andhra Karnataka border. Now, if I go there and I speak as eloquently as say Shashi Tharoor, will I be able to connect with the audience?
No,
Pradeep vehemently, no, 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 no. I won't be able to connect. Why?
because they don't know about techniques that much.
No, not Shashi Tharoor. I will speak as eloquently, as articulate as him.
Yeah,
You have to know your audience.
Therefore, it is important for me to know my audience so that I can cater to them better. The hallmark of a good speaker is his or her ability to connect with the audience. It's not about how brilliant your vocabulary is, how well dressed you are. It's none of this. Am I able to connect with them? Okay, and therefore I will be able to cement my connect with the audience when I understand them. Now, financial literacy, do you think that's an important subject? Pradeep is like, of course it is. Sajid sir, is it an important subject?
Again, it depends upon the audience. It's important.
Yes. So now if I go to a bunch of, let's say, third standard students and I talk to them about financial literacy, will I be able to connect with them? But I think we should catch children young, right? I think we should catch children young. So you must talk about financial literacy, but you must employ a language which they will understand. So speak to them in a language that they would understand. So I would really tone it down and speak to them in a language that they would understand. I'll give you 20 rupees, you save 10 rupees, 5 rupees you can spend, 5 rupees please invest. Right? I will use language that they will be able to comprehend. And therefore, I will be able to connect with them. So the first step is to know your audience. Once you're aware of your audience, what is the next step?
Maybe the topic, what they are.
Topic. Know your topic or the message. At the end of my 5 to 7 minute speech or my end of my 20 minutes presentation, what is it that I would want my audience to know? One speech, one message only. Why should we not cloud our speech with too many messages? Someday we haven't heard from Bindu, Rachana, Bhargavi, Kumar Swami. Why should we not have too many messages in one speech?
So that
It's
our
not
main
possible to have this.
message. Yeah, please.
Yeah, go ahead, Bhagavan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the main message will not reach the audience perfectly. And with many messages, they might not understand what we are trying to tell them.
Okay, so do not cloud your speech with too many messages. It dilutes the impact and the effectiveness of that core message. Therefore, trim it down to just one message. If you have too many messages, that's an excellent problem to have. Write many speeches. Right? So, therefore, one speech, one message only. At the end of my speech, what is it that I want my audience to know? That's it. It's very simple. So, know your audience, then know your topic. A topic that is relevant to your audience. Then what is the next step? You know your audience, you know what you're going to talk about, then we all make presentations. No, it could be at work, in Toastmasters. So we know who our audience is, we know what we're going to talk about, then what do?
Keep the message engaging so that they are attentive during the whole time.
Yes. So please put your pen to paper. Many of us nowadays don't write our speeches. Please get into the habit of writing your speeches. The best speeches are not the speeches that are written. The best speeches are the speeches that are rewritten. So please get into the habit of writing your speech and rewriting your speech. After several iterations, you will have a nice consolidated version of your speech, which is very refined and polished. So every speech, every conversation, every telephonic conversation, every email needs to have a structure. Do you agree? Even our day-to-day conversation need to have a structure. Like how Rachana is welcoming. That's how you welcome, no? Say hi, hello. Then the meeting. Then it was nice. So have a good day. Correct? Okay, so this reminds me of one of my uncles. Okay, I have an uncle and his name is Ramesh. Ramesh uncle calls me very often. Almost every day he calls me. And he speaks to me for a minimum of 45 minutes. And at the end of 45 minutes, I still have no idea what this man is trying to say. He's just beating around the bush. Do you all have such people in your lives?
Yes.
Oh, you have such people in your lives. And how does it feel when you're talking to them? It's confusing, right? It's like a jalebi, right? It's confusing because there's no agenda, there's no objective. So every speech or is like a conversation. So please have a structure, an opening, a body, a conclusion. I hope this email finds you in good health. Then the matter. Looking forward to your response. Regards, Sonal. Correct? That's a structure. Hi, Pradeep. Hello, how are you? Talk about the matter. It was nice talking to you. Have a great day. Hang up. That's a structure. Otherwise, if I just call him and I start talking, he'll think I'm mad. Okay, so a structure, an opening, a body, a conclusion. Now, some of y'all may have delivered speeches or witnessed other speeches. How would you like the opening of a speech to be? Yeah, yes, Pradyumna?
It should be like a blast.
It should be a blast. Now, how do we blast the speech?
Maybe having a hook or something like that.
Okay, what is the hook that you will employ to start your speech? How will you hook the audience to your speech?
I will say
With a question or a fact.
Raghavendra, yes, Raghavendra will ask questions. Okay, any other answers?
I will say maybe one fine evening of Sunday with a particular day and date, something like that. So
Okay, some statement you're going to make. Yes, something that grabs the attention of the audience. Vasundhara says, what did Vasundhara says? Quotations, all right. Startling revelations, something which is current, like something that's currently happening in the world. Some current affairs you could use. Startling revelations. You could use visual aids or props. Even your PowerPoint presentations are visual aids. These are some of the ways you could begin a speech. Within the first 30 seconds, your audience decides whether they want to listen to you or not. So like Pradyumna said, just blast it. All right. So these are some of the ways you can get the audience hooked to your speech. And then we progress to the body of your speech. Now, most of the speeches in Toastmasters are between 5 and 7 minutes. So how many points do you think can be accommodated in the body of your speech? Yes, Pradyumna.
Two.
Two. Okay, Pradyumna says two. Any other answers?
3.
3. Okay. Bhargavi also says 3. Sajid sir, any thoughts?
Yeah, 3 I
Sorry, I
gave
didn't get
already.
how many? How many what?
See, in the body of your speech, how many points do you think can be accommodated in the body of your speech? You could have one story. If you have points, how many points?
Even bullet point, it depends upon how long we supposed to speak.
Yeah, most of the speeches in Toastmasters are between 5 and 7 minutes.
Okay. In that case, yeah, 3 would be fine, or
3.
uh,
Sajid sir says 3. Okay, so it is recommended not to have 3 main points or 3 anecdotes, or you could have one story. Now you'll say, hey, listen, you asked me to write my speech. I have so many points. I have so many. Yeah, Janaki. Hi, Janaki. Okay.
Sorry. I was about to tell.
Yeah.
If it's one story, one main point and supporting can point be 3, and we can have one more main point and 2 or one more supporting point. 2 main points and 4 supporting points to finish a story in the body.
Okay, thank you. Now, if you have, let's say, 3 anecdotes, you have anecdotes, 3 anecdotes. Why not? You'll have a lot of points or a lot of anecdotes. Why should you confine yourself to just 3? You have so many, right? Like suppose ill effects of smoking. You have so many anecdotes, so many important points to cover. Why should you just limit yourself to 3?
So that it would be easy to remember for the audience.
Okay, one is time constraint, and like Vasundhara said, it's easier to remember. Okay, it's
relatability.
No, but all points will be related. We have all
No,
stories that are related.
relatability to us from the speaker to the audience.
Yeah. So I'll have all 20 points. I have 20 anecdotes, all related to me and which is universally resonant. Something would have happened to me, my neighbor, my friend, my brother. So I have points. I have a lot of points, which is relatable across the world. So universally resonant. But I have to prioritize. So you have 20 points. Even in your technical presentations, please listen carefully. Even in your technical presentation, you might have 20 points. Please prioritize your top main points. Even in your evaluations, you will have so many points. You don't have time for all points. So please prioritize. Okay, so it is recommended not to have more than 3 stories, 3 anecdotes, 3 points, or 1 story in the body of your speech. Otherwise, we'll exceed time or it dilutes the effectiveness by having too many small points. You won't be driving home a message compellingly, and it becomes too taxing for the audience. So, this reminds me of my college days. My professor during my engineering days, he would just keep talking. I don't remember anything. Have you all been in situations like that? Sajid sir is very gently nodding. Yes. Have others? Did you have professors like that who taxed you?
Yes.
Pradeep. Yes. So it's overwhelming, right? It's overwhelming. It's what do you say? You're inundated with information. It can be very taxing for the audience. And when you bombard your audience with so much information, it really goes over their head. We all have limited attention spans. We can't retain everything. So recommended not to have more than 3 main points or 3 anecdotes or 1 story in the body of your speech. Now all 3 must be connected to each other, which brings your message to life. One can't be about ill effects of smoking, exam phobia, benefits of swimming. No, all must be connected to each other. And then you progress towards the conclusion. Now, how would you like the conclusion of your presentation to be? Raghavendra?
Could you repeat question?
Okay, now when we are listening to a speech, how would you like the conclusion of your speech to be?
Probably a summary and also some takeaway messages should be there for a
Call to action. Something.
Call to action. Okay, are we missing a step before call to action? Raghavendra mentioned, right? Summarize. You could summarize. You could reiterate the main points. You could reveal a message towards the end. Now, have all of us watched movies in the theaters? Pradyumna, you watched?
yes.
Yeah, you watched. Now, after watching the movie, what do you remember the best about the movie? Oh, he was the villain. No, this happened. I didn't think this would end like this. Yeah, the movie was good, but the ending, yeah, not so good. Disappointment. What do you remember the best? What do you talk about?
Background. And then
Climax.
Yes.
Oh, he was the villain. I didn't know. That ending was not so great, right? What comes in the end is what lasts in the minds of the audience. Now, all of us go to, let's say, Mysore. We have a good time in Mysore. On our way back in the railway station, we all start fighting. Do you remember the good times or the fight?
the fight.
You remember?
Depending how the fight ended.
Fight.
You'll remember the fight because what comes in the end is what lasts in the minds of the audience. So make it power packed, make it impactful. Don't end abruptly, land it well. So my friend was recently coming back from the US to Bangalore. She said she had a really nice, safe journey. Only towards the end in Kempegowda International Airport, it tuck, 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 and the aircraft landed. She said that. So she remembers the, not so good part of the journey because that came towards the end. Please land your message well. ensure it lands smoothly. Otherwise, it becomes abrupt, like a screeching halt. Land it well. Right? So this is about the conclusion. Now, you all mentioned call to action or a call for action. Now, what is a call to action?
Speech what we deliver, there is a message to the audience which they can take away and implement in their life, maybe.
Yeah.
Advice.
What practical value is this person's speech going to add to my life? If you're listening to a speech, it's not that you are doing a favor to that person. Please be selfish. What's in it for me? If you don't get a benefit, don't listen to it. No, I'm being very candid. Do something only if it benefits you. What's in it for me? What practical value can I derive from this person's speech? It should be actionable. Now, I have not even written one page. If I say by next month I have to become J.K. Rowling, that's not actionable, right? So you can say, Sonal, you could start off by writing 1 page a day. After 1 month, slowly increase it to 2 pages a day. That's actionable, right? Now, now let's say somebody wants to lose weight. Start by walking 5,000 steps a day. What do you want me to do next as a next step? And that is a call for action. Now, I had been to a very prestigious club and I evaluated a speech where the speech revolved around how donkey's milk is more beneficial than cow's milk. This was in Bangalore. So he said, all of you buy donkeys, rare donkeys, milk those donkeys and drink the milk. Now tell me, in a city like Bangalore, can I buy a donkey and rare donkey and drink that milk? That's not actionable. Maybe donkey's milk is more beneficial, but that's not actionable. A more actionable call for action would be ask your doodhwala to replace cow's milk by donkey's milk. Try it for 30 days and see if it benefits you. Right? Your call to action needs to be actionable. So please ensure you have a call to action. Top up your message with a call to action. You're calling for an action from the audience. Up until now, do we have any questions? Anything you all want to share? No?
So those call to action, Sonal,
Yeah.
should it be maybe how many? 1, 2, or 3? How many?
It could be one speech, one. See, it could be as simple as provoking somebody to think. I delivered a speech on save water. See, it could be as simple as save water. We are not world leaders, right? We can't go save water. But we could just turn off the tap when not in use. Rainwater harvesting. Your situation might be very different from mine. But the idea is to not to waste water. Even simple provoking of thought. That's also, I'm calling for an action, right? I'm calling you to think about it. How will you save water? For Pradeep, it could be turning off that tap. For somebody, it could be writing an article to save water. Right? I'm provoking you to think. And then you should act on that message. Now, if I tell you, I was writing the UPSC examination, I didn't clear it 10 times. In the 11th attempt, I cleared it. You'll say, good for you. But what is the message that I'm trying to drive home? That nothing is impossible. It could take multiple failures, but with effort and determination, you can achieve even the impossible. But not everybody wants to become an UPSC who wants to become an officer. Therefore, for me, it was the UPSC examination. For you, it could be running that marathon. For you, it could be reviving that failed business. Nothing is impossible. What will you try? So Pradeep will try something different from Raghavendra. Raghavendra will try something different from Sajid sir. Right? I'm provoking you to think and then act on that message. So this was about a call to action. So let's quickly recap. What is the first thing that we do when we are asked to present?
Know your audience.
Pradeep, I hope you're not looking into your notes.
No.
Know your audience. Okay, next step is
About the topic.
only Pradeep is listening. Huh?
No.
Know your topic. And then?
How to start?
Yes, Sajid sir?
How to start with?
Yes. Opening, body, conclusion, structure.
Make an
Opening,
engaging
body,
opening.
conclusion. Yes, Pradyumna?
Make the opening that draws the attention.
Yes, garner the interest of the audience. Opening, body, conclusion. Then you have a message and call to action. This is about the content of your presentation. Okay? Know your audience, know your topic, then opening, body, conclusion, call to action. This was about the content of a speech. Now, is a speech only about the content? Pradyumna so vehemently is nodding. Then what else is it about, Pradyumna?
Delivery.
Delivery. And what does delivery entail? Voice modulation and body language. Okay? Content, voice modulation, body language. Now, voice modulation is a lot of fun. I request all of you to engage with me. See, I'm an engineer. I like to make life very, very, very easy for myself. So I like to remember things in the form of acronyms. It's easy for us to remember things, no? So I coined an acronym for voice modulation. VP3. VP3. Okay, for this I need a volunteer. Content is the rice and delivery is curry. Fantastic. What an analogy. Okay, for this I need a volunteer. Somebody we haven't heard from. Hey, nobody is volunteering, huh?
Oh, take me.
We can take.
No, sir. This activity.
Let's take some enthusiasm. Kumar Swami.
Kumar Swami, would you be okay?
Yeah, he'll be okay. Kumar, can you?
You know Kumar Swami? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So if you're doing an activity, please seek their consent. All right. Please seek their consent. Okay. Pradyumna is my old friend. So Pradyumna, can you volunteer?
Sure.
Sure. All right. So, hey Pradyumna, where have you been? What did I do? I questioned him. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Hey Pradyumna, where have you been? What did I do?
Scold me.
Some authority. I'm a principal. He bunked class, something. Correct? I'm an authority. Hey Pradyumna, where have you been? What is this?
Exactly.
We are classmates. He's sneaked, something he's done. Right? Now, in all three statements, in all three cases, what remained the same?
The statement.
The words remained the same.
Yes.
Yes. I just played with the volume. I just played with the volume. And just by playing with the volume, I conveyed an entirely different meaning. Didn't I? Therefore, it is very important for us to employ different kind of volume based on different situations in our speech. So you won a football match. Your volume is going to be
Hi.
high. You know, yay, we won. No, right? You're going to be enthusiastic. You can't talk like that in a funeral, right? It's going to be there. So in one of my sessions, a participant told me, Madam, irrespective of whether my wife is in a good mood or a bad mood, the volume always remains high. What can I do about it? So, okay. So this is about volume. So based on where, yes, Pradyumna.
No, if the time supports, I just recollected an anecdote. If can I share?
Yeah, just quickly.
Okay. During my college days, maybe around 16th of July 2017, I have been to my relative's house from hostel, and a monkey had entered, and I was telling to my cousin, the monkey has come. Then he couldn't understand. Then when he noticed monkey, then he ran it off and came and scolded me. You told it like, hey, my friend has come.
Okay. So he should have said, hey, monkeys come. So then everybody would have run away. All right. So this was about the volume. So based on various situations in your speech, please employ high volume or low volume. In a Toastmaster setting, you can be a little more animated. In your corporate lives, a little more sophistication and refinement is required. Okay, P3, VP3, no? The first is pitch. What is pitch? A speech is essentially a conversation that you're having with the audience. All right? A conversation that you have with the members of the audience. Please make your speech conversational and not narratory. What is narratory? My father asked me to get him a glass of water. I'm narrating something, right? I'm narrating something. Hey Sonal, get me a glass of water. That is a conversation. So I play Sonal's father's character, a man with a manly voice, and Sonal, and they are having a conversation. So Pradyumna said, hey, monkey has come. Hey, Rahul, monkey has come. Which is more appealing? Which sounds more natural? The second one.
Hey, Rahul.
The second one. The second one is more visually appealing. It paints a picture in our minds, and therefore we remember it better. So, place a character. Let's say Pradyumna. What's your cousin's name, Pradyumna?
Can't you shout loudly? He's scolded me. Can't you shout loudly?
What's
You're
his
telling
name?
like, hey, his name is Jagannath.
Okay, so now you say Jagan and Pradyumna, and then they have a conversation. So Pradyumna will have a different voice from Jagan. And they have a conversation. They have a dialogue. That's more appealing, right? That's more visually appealing. And it paints a better picture, which we can remember better. So Pradyumna can't have the same voice as Jagan. Pradeep has a daughter. So Pradeep, when he's talking about his daughter, he has to emulate that small girl. She can't have a manly Pradeep's voice. Right? So therefore, you change the pitch. You change the pitch. Sonal and Pradeep will speak in the same volume. But she speaks like a lady and he speaks like a man. So if I am playing Pradeep's character, I have to speak like a man. Otherwise, it won't look authentic. Okay, so this was about pitch. Any questions as far as pitch is concerned? Now we turn off all the lights and play an audio. Audio at a particular volume. You know this is Shah Rukh Khan and this is Amitabh Bachchan, right? Based on the pitch. Hey, what voice? Based on the pitch. Pitch. Correct? So we saw volume, next we saw pitch. P3, right? First P is the pitch. Second is the pace. P-A-C-E, pace. What is pace?
Fast or how slow?
How fast or how slow? Raghavendra said, what kind of question she's asking us? Yes. Okay. So any Usain Bolt fans in the house? Usain Bolt? Hey, Pradyumna, what you doing? Okay. Me, wow, thank God. Thank you, Kumar Swami. Even I'm a fan of Usain Bolt. Sajid sir, Usain Bolt fan? No.
What type of one? I didn't get that one.
Sir, are you a fan of Usain Bolt, sir?
I'm
Fan
a
of
Usain Bolt, yeah.
Usain Bolt.
Huh.
I'm a fan, but I cannot run with him.
Okay, he's a fan. Okay, but sir is a fan. Even I'm a fan. Even Kumar Swami is a fan. Okay. Now, if I was the commentator for Usain Bolt is running the fastest. See, whether we like him or not, he's the fastest man on the planet. Agree?
Yes.
Agree. Whether we like him or not. So if I was the commentator for Usain Bolt running the fastest race of his life. Ladies and gentlemen, here I am watching Usain Bolt run the fastest race of his life. Appropriate? Is it appropriate?
When he's running marathon, it's appropriate.
This is the exact same statement that somebody made in another session. This is more suitable for a marathon and not a sprint. Okay, because what I'm seeing is not in synchronization with what I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, here I am watching Usain Bolt run the fastest race of his life. More appropriate? Pradyumna is still not convinced.
yes.
This is the fastest I can be. Yeah? This is the fastest I can be, Pradyumna. You know, in one of my sessions, somebody told me, Madam, after listening to Ravi Shastri's commentary, even the lousiest of cricketer will aim for a six. It's invigorating, right? It's so energetic.
Yes.
So based on various situations in your speech, you have to either employ high volume or high pace or low pace. In your technical presentations, when you have technical jargon, numerical, foreign language, something important to say, you want to emphasize something, pace it down, slow down. Otherwise, you can pace it up a bit. See, that's why it's so important to go back to first step, know your audience. When you understand the audience is not following, go slow, go slow. When you understand their understanding, you can pace it up a little. Correct? When you want to say something important, go slow. Something that needs to be emphasized. This is about pace. Okay? And the final P is pause. In our day-to-day conversations, when do we use a pause?
When we want to say something important.
When you want to say something important. Hey, you know what happened this afternoon? It was so funny. You want to know what happened? Now everybody wants to know what happened. You're building, what are you doing? You're building suspense. You're building suspense. Hey, you know what happened? You know what happened? Now everybody wants to know. Okay. So somebody told me between Bahubali 1 and Bahubali 2, there was this long pause. We were all anticipating, no, why did Katappa kill Bahubali? We were all thinking about it for 2 years. So that's how you build anticipation. Before your key message, pause. You're inviting the audience. You're telling them something important is coming. Then you deliver the message. Then again you pause. Allow time for some reflection. Allow time for reflection of your message. Pause before and after. After cracking a joke, pause. Allow the audience to appreciate your joke. Otherwise, what happens? You're going, you've lost your audience. They're still laughing. Ha 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 ha, they're still laughing. You've already gone to the next line. You've lost your audience. Sometimes your boss, your manager, your CEO will be sitting. You've offered a new perspective. Hey, they're like, hey, how did Kumar Swami come up with this idea? Yeah, correct. No, correct. Raghavendra has a point. They're still thinking. You've gone to the next line, you've broken their train of thought. That's why pauses dramatically enhance the quality of our presentations. Place strategic pauses deliberately. They're called as pregnant pauses. Okay? Otherwise, imagine me speaking like that Usain Bolt. I lost my audience. Okay, any questions? What if the joke isn't cracked in the pause? See, sometimes most of our jokes don't land, but only you know it's not landed, so just move on. Sometimes you don't find something funny, but the audience might find it humorous. That time, please pause. That's why go back to the first step, audience awareness. Sometimes I genuinely don't find something funny, but the audience is laughing. So I pause. Sometimes I find it funny, the audience doesn't. So just move ahead. Gauge your audience. The audience is the hero of your presentation. Any question about voice modulation? What is the acronym for voice modulation?
VP3.
VP3. V is the
Volume.
God. Volume. Remember Pradyumna, no? We did that. P is the first piece.
Pitch.
First
Pitch.
piece is about
Pitch, pace,
then
and
pause,
pause.
pace, and pause.
Thank God. Without notes, you all are saying. So we saw the content, we saw the voice modulation, and the final component of a presentation is body language. Okay, what is this?
Silence.
Silence.
Get lost.
Carry on.
Come on, Pradyumna, you know me so well. Move ahead. Okay. Now I did not utter a single word. I didn't utter a single word. Yet you all were able to get what I wanted to say. How? How?
The action which you showed.
My body spoke. My body spoke. Now, after today's meeting, I go and tell Pradeep, Pradeep, it was so nice attending your meeting today. Thank you for having me. Does that sound sincere? Does that sound sincere? Why? My words are polite, no? My words are polite. It was so nice attending your meeting. Thank you for having me. Words are polite. Why do you all think it was not sincere?
There was no body language or no voice modulation.
See, my words were polite, but what overpowered my words? What overpowered my words? My gestures. See, suppose I can't talk. I did this. What does it mean? I'm grateful.
Yes.
Yeah, I am. That is sarcasm. See, I can offend somebody without uttering a single word. I can be grateful to somebody without uttering a single word. I can make somebody happy without uttering a single word. Right? My words were polite. My words to Pradeep were polite. But what overpowered the words was the voice modulation and the body gestures. Right? I'm so happy today. Sincere.
Oh.
55% of your communications happens through your body. So there must be a synchronization between your words, your voice modulation, and body language. Even if one is out of place, it's not going to land well. Hey Pradeep, it was so nice meeting you today. See you soon. Genuine, no? It was genuinely genuine. All right. So this is how we should ensure that they all three are in synchronization. There was one particular speech. It was my evaluation contest at the division level. The test speaker, no, he said, and she met with an accident and she died. I said, you're happy or what? Unless you're genuinely happy, don't smile.
Maybe enemy.
See, there must be a synchronization. Auntie, your husband died. No, right? Your facial gesture needs to be somber. So ensure there's a synchronization. Now, this reminds me of one of my professors during engineering. Okay, his periods were always after lunch break. My college demanded 90% attendance. He was a very respectable, short, frail man. 1 hour he used to deliver lecture. No voice modulation, body language. Simply standing and delivering 1 hour. Did you all have such professors? Yeah?
Yes.
Raghavendra is smiling. Looks like he had a good time in college.
Yes.
Did you all have such professors?
Yes.
Yes.
Sajid sir, did you have a professor like that?
Definitely, we are.
And how does it feel? How does it feel to sit through their classes? For 1 hour?
It's really challenging. You cannot sleep.
Challenging. Okay.
Even 5 minutes looks like 1 hour.
5 minutes look like 1 hour. We can't sleep. We have so much respect. 90% attendance. Torture. Okay.
Yes.
Now, do you see, sometimes you want to have a conversation with your colleague or your friend. You're trying to have a serious conversation. They're playing with their keychain, blowing a bubble gum, playing with their hair. Right? How does it feel when you're trying to talk to them?
We will just stop talking.
Okay, it's very annoying, right? It's very annoying.
They're not attentive.
See, no body language like our professors. Jarring. Too much body language like our friends is also jarring. Now, what do we do?
Moderate.
Yeah, we have to strike the right balance. But how do we strike the right balance? See, sometimes when you practice too much also, you look robotic. So what to do?
Probably be genuine.
Yeah, be genuine. And that happens when you internalize your speech and not memorize your speech. What is the difference? In school, they used to make me by heart these big poems, these big ones.
Yeah.
And God forbid if you forget one word,
The
gone.
sequence lost.
Sequence lost, that's how you start crying and you run away. How many of you know what an icebreaker is? Bhargavi, Bindu, Kumar Swami, you know what an icebreaker is in Toastmasters?
Yes, like self-introduction.
Yeah, you have to come on stage and talk about yourself for 4 to 6 minutes. Is that a big deal? I
Yes.
can talk about myself for 2 days non-stop. 4 to 6 minutes. I am Sonal. I was born in Bangalore. What is the big deal? People forget their icebreakers. I said, not your parents, not your spouse, not your best friend, not your children know the story of your life better than you. And you forgot about it. How did you forget the story of your life? Because you have memorized the story of your life and not internalized. You understand the difference? Please don't indulge in route learning. So like I told you, write your speech. So don't you know this is the opening, this is my body, this is the conclusion? Yes. So how difficult is it for you to give it a cursory glance and come on stage and talk? When you talk, when you internalized your presentation, your body gestures naturally. So please internalize your speech and don't memorize. But if you are quoting somebody, please memorize that. You can't quote somebody wrong. Yes,
I have a
Sajid.
question here, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Sir, when we script our speech,
Yes.
then how it will we can how can we go ahead with without memorizing or without by hurting this? Otherwise, we supposed to not supposed to have written the script.
Yeah. See, writing the script is to structure it. Put all that you have, put all that you know about the topic on paper. Okay? And then after that, remove whatever is unnecessary. Whatever does not add value to your message, keep remove. And then you structure it. Right? You have information. Now you need to make it opening, body, conclusion. This is my opening. These are my 3 points or my one story. And then conclusion. You don't have to know word for word. You don't have to by heart it. You don't have to by heart it. Instead of saying important, I may say imperative. The essence of what I want to convey, the essence of the message is not lost. I may change the words, but the essence of what I want to drive home is not lost. And my mentor is the first distinguished Toastmaster of the country, and he told me this: freeze the opening, freeze the conclusion. In the body, you can waver a little.
Yes, yes.
You can waver a little. But if you are quoting somebody, some statistics, some numericals, or somebody, please by heart that. That you can't quote somebody wrong. Otherwise, just say to paraphrase this person and go. Okay? Otherwise, it's okay if you miss a few words. Because what you have written, sir, only you know. I have not, you and your mentor know. I don't know what you've written. Correct. I don't know what you've
Yes,
written.
yeah,
I
that's
don't know
right.
your content. Yeah.
Yeah, usually we encourage scripting and by hearting speech. Of course, once we start speaking, we should follow that procedure. But once we are seasoned.
Yeah. No, but with the problem with by hearting is if you forget, you've lost your train of thought. But if you have command over your script, it is your script, right? It is your baby. You know it. It is your labor of love. You've written your speech.
Yes.
So the essence of what you want to share, you can't forget it. At the end of my speech, all I want to tell my audience is smoking is injurious to health. That's all I want to tell. So I know what are my points. These are my 3 stories. That's all. See, the same story I'll share to this audience, I'll share to this other audience. The story is the same, but the words may vary a little bit. The story will remain the same.
Yeah.
The points will remain the same. Okay. So please internalize your speech and don't memorize. Memorize only when it is absolutely necessary. Your body will gesture naturally. Like Pradeep and me are from the same club called as the Nagarbavi Toastmasters Club. So if I go informally, we've had many such conversations. You know, he was coming and she was saying, and he fell down, and Automan came, and this happened. See, my body is gesturing naturally. And the policeman shouted, Yaka, right? I'm speaking like a policeman. You understand? It's happening without me taking that effort.
Sorry.
Suddenly I'm put on a stage, I become nervous. It's more about conquering your nerves. Yes, Bindu had a question. What is the question that Bindu have?
Could you share tips on impromptu engagement of audience and how to factory in time involvement?
Okay, factor in time involvement. Yeah, so this is how you internalize your speech and not memorize your speech. Your body will gesture automatically. Okay, and now coming to Bindu's questions, how do you engage the audience? Now, sometimes Bindu, in a speech, in a prepared speech, I would say, please don't engage the audience too much. And even if you ask them questions, ensure the answer to your question is closed ended and not open ended. Like the answer to the question that you're asking them should either be yes or no. Or say, can we have a show of hands? If you ask open ended questions, they will take all the time in the world. Some of us don't have, we lose track while speaking, we lose track of time. Say, if the answer to the question you're asking is yes or no, it'll be a simple yes or no. So that's the kind of time you need to factor in. But if you ask me an open-ended question, like how was your day? I'll speak for 5 minutes, but you have only 5 to 7 minutes. Right? That time you will have to be politely interrupt me and cut me short without offending the other person. So therefore, what I would suggest is ask close-ended questions. Or, can we have a show of hands? And now regarding time constraints, factoring time, I've always been given this suggestion, especially for my international speech contest. My mentor asked me to prepare I have 7 minutes 30 seconds to deliver my speech, an ISC speech. The maximum time allocated is 7 minutes 30 seconds. He said prepare for 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So first write your speech, then after several iteration, you have a polished version. Then practice it, record it, time yourself. And you should time yourself and ensure it doesn't exceed 6 minutes and 40 seconds. The remaining time is to factor in some unexpected pauses, some other kind of things that are beyond your control. Some mic issue, your mic fell down, or you're using some props. Allow some leeway for unexpected things. See, sometimes what happens is when your audience is, it depends even on the audience. The audience is laughing at your joke. So you must pause, right? You must pause for the audience to give that reaction. So please give like about 1 minute of time, buffer time, so that you don't exceed time. This is for an international speech contest. And also, like if I have, let's say, I would prepare for 18 minutes. If my presentation is for 20 minutes, I will have content, but I'll prepare my presentation for 18 minutes so that I don't exceed time. Exceeding time, in my opinion, is a sin. Please do not commit that sin because everybody's time is precious and important. Yes. Any other questions? Was there another question or something? Okay. All right. So we saw the content, we saw the voice modulation, and we saw the body language. Which part of a very good have time to keep? I don't understand. Which part of a very good speech do save time to keep? See, all parts are important. But like I mentioned, what comes in the end is what lasts in the minds of the audience. Every part of the speech is important, but I would pack a punch in the conclusion because I want to leave my audience on a very cheerful, emphatic, upbeat note. So that's where I would pack a punch. Hey, she started well, yeah, but the ending could have been better. I wouldn't want somebody to say that in my speech. Okay, so this is the
My
content. Yes,
question was a little different. It is which part do you shape? Which part do you cut off when you have a script that you worked on and you feel that every part has some sort of impact? How do you select the part that you can cut off to meet your 6 minutes, 40 seconds?
40 seconds. All right. See, firstly, writing your speech is a very solitary activity. Like I mentioned, put everything that you know on paper. Everything you know on paper. Then you must know your rate of speech. Okay, you must know your rate of speech. I speak about 140. I'm a fast speaker, 140 words per minute. So you must know that. Okay, that after that, please remove, shave off whatever does not add value to your speech. Even if it's something that you think can garner laughter or chuckles, but it does not add value to your message, it does not accentuate your message, remove it, shave it off, remove. Whatever whatever does not bring value to your speech or whatever does not drive the message home, remove it. Don't force fit something. Have I answered your question, Bindu?
Yes, you have, but that's often a very difficult thing to do for
It's
me.
very difficult. See, sometimes I feel, the audience is going to laugh at this joke. I don't want to remove it. But if it does not further the speech, then I'll really have to let it go with a heavy heart.
Yeah, I think that comes with once you gain confidence in your speeches and you know that you can make the impact with your elevator pitch.
Yeah.
Takes time, but
Rome was
hopefully
not
we'll
built in
reach
a
there.
day. Yes. Rome was not built in a day. My mentors are from the first club of the country, which is 33 years old. They say they're still students of public speaking. So therefore, it'll take time, but we are all students at the end of the day. Yes, somebody else had a question. What was the other question? Which is advisable? Simple words or complex phrases, which will keep the audience hooked, won't be simple. Okay. See, I would select words. See, ensure that your speech is for the audience. It's not for you. What if you deliver a speech and the audience does not catch it? If the audience is not able to comprehend what you're saying, then the hallmark of a good speaker is to connect with the audience. But the audience does not understand what you're saying. It's going over their heads. Therefore, go back to your first step. Know your audience. Understand their awareness. Read your audience. And then use words that is suitable for that audience. Now, you use technical jargon with me, I won't understand. And in Toastmasters, it is recommended to use language that even a 7th standard student is able to understand. If you deliver that speech to a 7th standard student, that person should be able to understand what you're saying. This is what is suggested in Toastmasters. And in one division contest, in my evaluation contest, I thought I did brilliantly well, but I didn't figure in the top 3. So somebody told me, they said you used very high-end words. So that's what a lot of people felt. I've alienated sections of my audience by using language which everyone does not understand. And that's not a hallmark of a good speaker, right? I don't want my speech is not reserved for a few. It is for everybody. So use words that everybody in the audience can understand. You can make it say simple words, but if you structure it in a captivating fashion, it becomes very endearing. Her eyes were sparkling like diamonds. Nice, no? Just simple play of word. Yeah. Any other questions? So we saw the content, we saw the voice modulation, we saw the body language. Put all these components together and you have a brilliant, effective and impactful presentation. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you nothing but the best for your presentations. I hand it back over to Toastmaster Bhargavi.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. What an insightful and enriching session it was. We all have some key points to take away. So I made my notes. I hope like few of them have already made their notes. So it's not only important to take up notes, but it's also important to take the action. So I wish all the Toastmasters very best, and I hope in our next meeting, I mean, the next speech will have all these points adopted in our next speech. So, yeah, on behalf of Division A, I thank you everyone for joining, and thank you for all the audience who were engaging with the speaker. So, until next time, please keep speaking, keep growing, and keep practicing the VP3, the voice, pitch, and pause. So, yeah, thank you all. Have a wonderful evening.
Bhargavi, it was volume Bhargavi, not voice.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Thank you, Bhargavi, for this excellent moderation. I think without a moderator, it is not possible. First of all, I would like to thank Sonal Shailendra for joining us this evening. Despite her busy schedule as a soft skills trainer and into business and various other things, I really appreciate Sonal for coming this evening to our Power Talk series. This has been specially designed by Division A, not me. It is our Division PRs, that is Rachna and Shreyas, who has taken this initiative, beautiful initiative, wherein we could have great legends, great seasons, speakers, Toastmasters who could give their best and best, I would say, practical advices which they have gone through throughout their life. For the couple of years they are into Toastmasters, and I have seen that, especially the question and answer session at the last, answering their questions and clearing the doubts, that was really amazing. And in today's session, I've taken so many points over here. Sonal, thank you so much. And of course, Sonal has been my evaluator a couple of times. I've got solid, super evaluation from Sonal. She is a great general evaluator. You should, if you have still not called her to your club, I would request you to please call Sonal to your club. That would be amazing. It would be, it would be a great learning for you to get to your next level. And thank you for joining, Sonal, this evening. Of course, we would definitely like to have our, I would like to appreciate our moderator too. So let me go ahead and present for our moderator. Just give me a moment. Stop sharing. Just a moment. You get that. Yes, let me share.
Can I present my screen? It was in the next window. The next tab.
Next tab, yes. Can you see my this thing? All right. So, share. Yes.
Let's stay for a group picture. Please don't leave.
So I would like to appreciate Bhargavi too for taking this initiative. Let's clap for both Sonal and Bhargavi. Thank you both. And this entire session would have not been possible without Rachna's initiative. So thank you, Rachna and Shreyas too. Okay, handing over the stage back to Rachna. But before that, do remember Division A meet, which is on 19th of April, which is Sunday. That's happening in Tea Services, the Toastmasters Club, which is at JP Nagar, 5th phase. And it'll be from morning 8 a.m. to evening 6 p.m. We'll be having the trio and all the great seasoned Toastmasters over there. It will be an amazing, I think, point of meeting all the great personalities. And the best thing is that we'll be listening to around 20 speeches, right? Different speeches for table topics, ISC, humorous, and also evaluation. So it's a great moment. If you have still not registered and if you do not have the link yet, Rachna will help you with the link. So please, do the registration and join us for the division meet on 19th of April. Thank you. Over to you, Rachna. Thank you. Let me stop presenting.
If possible, please come on the camera so that we can have a group picture.
let's all come on camera just for a few 15 seconds, 15, 20 seconds. Let's
Yeah.
click on that. Yeah. Okay. Maybe
So
share
now,
thumbs up. Yeah.
is it possible to come on the camera? Okay, Sonal is away. That's all right.
Yeah. Let's have Sonal. Sonal, can you come? Please come on camera. Sonal. That would be great. Okay, maybe she's away.
Maybe she's away. Okay, no problem.
That's fine. Okay, you can go ahead. Maybe it's a Saturday evening, right? Everybody's busy. That's fine. Okay.
Just a moment.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you, Pradyumna, Raghavendra, Bindu, Bhargavi, each one of you over here, Mr. Sajid, and all of you at Sonal, especially, and Vishwa too. Thanks for joining this evening and making this a great success. We'll be going ahead and uploading this. Maybe in an hour's time, it should be uploaded, and you should be able to have a recording for the same. Okay. Thank you very much. This has been our last session for the Power Talk series, and special thanks to Rachna, who is our Division PR, Division APR, and to Shreyas for having this great initiative. Thank you very much, and all the best to all.
Thank you for your complete support till the end. Every week he has been there guiding us. Yes, thanks for your support, Pradeep.
Thank you all. Bye. Good night and a happy weekend. Bye, Pradyumna. Bye. Take care. Bye, Raghavendra. Thank you.